recent few months, Gen AI has taken the center stage, right? And it is changing the way how businesses interact with their customers. With this new innovation comes new challenges, such as hidden costs, AI abuse and misuse, and also unexpected failures. Today, I'll walk you through on how we can bring observability from TrueWatch into the world of LLMs using TrueWatch, Dify, that you see here, it's an AI orchestration platform, and Olama, which is running LAMATRI model on the backend. Highlight to you on some of the value proposition and what we have to offer in this side of things. Set up on the studio that simulates a chatbot conversation. So you can think of it as your business website having a chatbot feature here, and then you can talk to the chatbot, and then underlying it will process your request based on its model and then return a response. But what we have done here is that we have instrumented it with observability, which is at this layer. There's an interceptor, such as like a proxy that proxies the request. So we intercept the request and then we send the telemetry to TrueWatch platform. And how this is done is via the use of SDKs, via OpenTelemetry and OpenLit, which is also part of OpenTelemetry. You can see here the chatbot has provided a response, and then we can assess whether if it's helpful or not. So sometimes you have the thumbs down feature, right? Or you can reply, this is not helpful. So you can respond accordingly. Some of those challenges that you see here is that what if users are misusing your chatbot? We want to detect that. So all this can lead and rack up costs on the business side, right? So if untracked, the cost will explode if if people are using your chatbots to run very complex analysis, right? Data analysis and whatnot, and then it's not serving its intended purpose. So that's one of the challenges. And second is that if it's not helpful, or how can it be better? These are some information that is very useful, right? So this information can be tracked and monitored via TrueWatch. This is a custom LLM AI chatbot dashboard that we have created to track some of these things. And also, there's also OWASP top 10 for large language model applications. Right? So you can see down here, some of the top 10 include prompt injection, which is what I mentioned earlier, insecure output handling. So if it releases certain sensitive information that you want to know, and training data poisoning, that people want to tamper and manipulate how the chatbot responds. So some of the top 10, you're able to track and manage it via TrueWatch as well with the data that's ingested inside. This is a dashboard as an overview. You can see that we can track the trace success rate, the number of traces, and also estimate the total LLM cost over the past 1 day. So this is calculated based on token usage. If let's say there's the third party charges at about 3 cents per 1,000 tokens, for example, and we can calculate this because we have the token usage captured. So if I scroll down further, you can see the token usage breakdown on different models. In my example, there's only one model, and then these are some of the other data that it captures that we can track, including the errors. And then what's interesting here is that we are able to produce like an audit log of the LLM call history. So this is very important because you can see which are the prompts and output that uses the most tokens, and then you can attribute it down to the user level if you instrumented it throughout your application. So you can see the output tokens, the input tokens, and then even the system prompts. So all these are established based off the trace data that you can see here. So if you filter to the proxy, you can see if I expand to one of these, some of the attributes, I can see the user, and also I can see the Gen AI data that is captured. So the application name, the completion, which is the response, and then the prompt, and then all this data can be used to visualize in the dashboard, right? So you can track all of these to address the various use cases that I highlighted before, which is control your cost to prevent abuse. That's one. And then also to optimize your AI chatbot behavior. And this is via analyzing the call history, the responses, what goes into the response based off the inputs. Ultimately, making your AI and LLM more predictable and cost efficient.